Hi my babies, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Anything you need to know about little old me will be down below in the description box. Alright babies, so this is a very special video today, something I've been promising y'all for a while. Okay, we're going to talk about the Energy Cleanse Aura Mist. How to use it, how it came about, some of the success stories, and what makes it so awesome, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this, because I was supposed to have this out to y'all like almost a year ago. I'm sorry. Okay, so, excuse me, sorry. Alright, so, Energy Cleanse Mist is a great product to keep with you throughout the day. Alright, so the uses are: it protects against enemies, it wards off lies and gossip, it cleanses the aura, it definitely does, helps with anxiety and stress, it cleanses any space you spray it in, it's great for spraying in your car for protection during travel, and helps ward off car accidents. Oh my, yes it does, okay? Breaks hexes and helps protect against them, helps you avoid messy situations, purify, cleanses negative energy. You can use it to cleanse your stones, use it to bless and cleanse candles, helps encourage the expression of emotions. It can be used for grounding, protection against psychic attacks and energy vampires, okay? Helps increase manifestation and spells, helps banish things with set intention, helps with depression, helps with insomnia, and helps to change your mood and raise your vibration. Alright, I'm going to read what else I have down here on the website. It says, Energy Cleanse Mist is best to be followed up by the Abundance Mist to help bring the sweetness back into your life. How to use: simply spray the mist around your aura to be most effective. Okay, I'll talk to y'all about that in a second. Alright, so I'm literally reading it off my website. Now, I was saying that you spray this first, and I mentioned this in the abundance video as well. Spray the Energy Cleanse Mist first, and then you follow up with this. This helps balance. This helps takes the negativity out, clears out the blockages, and this helps open the pathway back up, brings back positivity and sweetness. Okay, so let's talk about this beautiful, magical, divine thing here. Okay, now first off, how this came about, which I really don't get asked that question much, like how did you come up with this, because this was the first product that I put out for Queen Alchemy. Both of these were, actually, they were the first products I put out for Queen Alchemy. And how it came about was, unfortunately, I had someone who was stupid enough to put a hex on me and didn't think I knew it. Okay, so I had to create something. I'm like, oh, this person's just going to be persistent. So I needed to create something to, you know, just handle it for me right quick. You know, handle the lightweight right quick. So that's what this is. So, you know, that's what this is. This is the lightweight handler. Okay, that's exactly what it does. So I unfortunately have been put in quite a few many situations where I definitely know it came through for me, and I'm grateful for it. So first I'm going to tell you guys how to use it, and then we're going to talk about some of these success stories, okay? So first off, how you use it is you spray your entire aura. For those who do not know what your aura is, it's the entire outline of your body, okay? So you would just shake it, always shake it first, and then spray it around the outline of your body. That's how you do it for the aura part. Now, key points that you want to hit. First off, you want to spray it in your hand. You want to dab it, and then you want to put some on your third eye. You want to put some behind your ear, okay? You want to spray your crown chakra. You want to spray the back of your neck. I particularly like to use this one to spray down my shirt, to hit in between my shoulder blades. I kind of look at it like getting those knives out my back, kind of, you know. I also like to sometimes I'll spray it down my shirt so it can hit my heart chakra. Sometimes I might spray it over my solar or sacral as well. Please do not spray it on your root chakra. I'm not responsible for what happens when you spray it on your root chakra, okay? I'm really not. I'm trying to think anywhere else. Oh, yes. I forgot another very important place to spray this, which I forgot to say in the Abundance Mist video. With this, please like I said, spray behind your ears, back of your neck, crown, third eye. Those are very, very important places, as well as your feet. Please spray the top of your feet with this. At least the top of your feet. You can spray the bottom, whatever. Just make sure you get some on your feet, okay? That's very important because that's protecting you as well. The root chakra and the grounding chakra. It's another name for that chakra, but that's not important right now. Okay, so I'm trying to think how else can you use it. As far as on your body, how else I like to use it is I do like to spray my aura mist on me as soon as I get out the shower. I like to spray it around my house, and especially when I cleanse and sage. Oh, I forgot to say that in the abundance mist video too. When I cleanse and sage my house and stuff, I always use these afterwards. Okay, this one first, then this one. All right, I like to spray around the door, the sill of the door. I definitely like to spray that. Sometimes I spray around my windows. I'll spray like my bedroom and stuff, or just random places in my house. If I have an argument or a disagreement with someone and I feel like their energy is very negative, I'm reaching for that energy cleanse, okay? I definitely highly suggest you spray it in your car. It works wonders, okay? First off, I promise you I've avoided great many of tickets, okay, just by spraying that in my car first. Great many of tickets. I think I avoided a few charges too. But also I wanted to say, what else does it help with? Tickets, and I guess I'll get into the rest of the success stories, guys. I'm trying to think what else do I spray it as well. And I also like to charge it up on my altar too. So if you have an altar, you can actually put these. Ask your ancestors first if you can put them up there though. Don't just be putting shit on your altar and asking your ancestors first. But I like to charge my personal bottles on my altar though as well. So yes, I believe that is it. Also, I didn't mention that either. You can unscrew the top and you can pour a little bit in your Queen Alchemy salt baths as well, which is down below in the description box, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about these success stories. Alright guys, so I'm just going to tell you guys 2 stories with this one, because those are the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head right now. I just kind of sat down and did this video when I had time, because I was, like I said, supposed to have been put this video out. So I didn't really plan this, okay? But the 2 stories I can think of off the top of my head, one is about one of my homeboys, and then another story is my personal story. Okay, so the one with my homeboy is hard-headed behind. He had came over my house the night before something bad happened to him, and I am going to tell y'all what happened. He came over my house, we was chilling, we was talking, smoking like we usually do. And he was getting a whole bunch of phone calls, if you understand what I'm saying, okay? And he was like, yo, I gotta go. I was like, okay. And we don't get to kick it like how we used to. Like, when we was teenagers, me and him used to kick it all the time. We don't really get to kick it like how we used to. And I was kind of sad he was leaving, but I felt this bad feeling come up in my chest. And I was like, letting him talk, because he was talking on the phone, but he was talking to me at the same time because he was trying to leave out. And I wasn't going to say anything, but it just kept getting stronger, and that feeling just kept getting stronger and stronger. And it was like, spray this on him, spray this on him, spray this on him. And I know he does not believe in anything that I do. He likes to call me a witch doctor, actually. I know he does not believe in anything that I do, but something just kept telling me, spray this on him, spray this on him, spray this on him, right? So I was like, you know what, F it. I didn't even ask him, which I usually ask first. I just shook it up, took the top off, boop. He was talking on the phone, and I was actually sitting on the ground. He was waiting for me to get up so I could walk him to the door to lock the door. And I was sitting on the ground, and I was like, you know what, boop. And I just took the top off, said, all over his feet. He was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like he walking on hot coals or something. He just was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm helping you. I'm protecting you. Stay still. And he was like, stop spraying that on me. Stop spraying that on me. I'm like, no. I'm like, you need it. And I didn't know why he needed it, but we was literally arguing about me spraying this on him. He hits me up the day after, 2 days later. We'll say 2 days later. He hits me up 2 days later. The night after he came to see me when I did that, he said that he made it a business exchange with someone. The person got in their car, made a U-turn, and came back and shot up the entire driver's side of his car that he was in. And when I say they shot his car up, they shot his car up, okay? And he was sitting in the driver's seat. He got hit not one time. Not one bullet hit him. Are you still skeptical? Okay. Now I'm going to tell you my success story, which, honey, this is how I knew this was the truth, okay? I was going to Washington, D.C., because Washington, D.C. is like 4 hours from where I stay. I was going up there to vend. You already know I had the abundance mist on deck. I was going up there to vend. Didn't want to go by myself. Been in chronic pain for 2 years. So it hurts when I drive sometimes, y'all. So sometimes I don't drive. Sometimes my mom has to drive me. Like, real talk, okay? Because sometimes I'm like, I can't drive. Please, can you drive for me, okay? And she was like, oh, okay. But she knew I couldn't go up there by myself and do that event by myself, especially not in chronic pain. So she came with me. Now, mind you, we left out early. I only got maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours to sleep. And we had to get up at 5. Well, we're leaving out at 5 because I need to be there no later than 9 to set up. And I didn't want to get caught in traffic and this, that, and the third. Okay, DC traffic, if you've been there, it's really horrible, okay? So she was like, oh, I'll drive. You know, you take a nap on the way there. I'm like, all right, cool. But I ended up not taking a nap on the way there because I was still working on earrings. This was for my accessory company at the time. So I'm still working on earrings, making earrings and stuff. So I ended up working the entire way. I think we was probably 20 minutes from where we were supposed to get for the show when I finished the earrings. Right? So I'm really tired. It's extremely hot. I mean, it's burning up, okay? It is burning up, okay? We're out there on all type of cements. That little tent ain't doing much in that little bit of shade, okay? And we made it. And it was Pride too. And I've never been to a Pride. It was DC Pride last year. And I was so excited because I've never been to a Pride. It was lit, okay? It was litty. But so we have a great show. I mean, I made my money. I mean, I met some really great people up there. I met somebody that stays all the way in, I forget the name of it. Oh, it's the name of the place from The Sound of Music. That's where she's from. I cannot think of the name of that country right now. But that's where she's from, though. And I thought that was cool that she got to take a pair of my earrings all the way back over there. But it has nothing to do with the story. But it was a great show. So when we're headed out of DC, I was like, Ma, I can drive home. You drove here, I'll drive home. She was like, no, because you didn't get no rest. You only got two hours of rest, if that. And I was like, oh, whatever, okay. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. I really do want to go to sleep. I really am tired. Okay, all that heat exhaustion and stuff done caught up with me. Gracious, I'm tired. I done drunk so much water, and I definitely did not let out enough liquids, okay? I know I'm dehydrated. Seriously. So, she's driving. Like I said, we stay 4 hours away from DC. She's driving. It's hell getting out of DC traffic the entire way back because of course, it got dark before we got home. And we got back late, too. We got back, it was 12, almost 1, I think. The entire way back, we had traffic around us the entire time on the highway. I mean, people was passing us. Then we were seeing people pulled over on the side of the road. They had flat tires. Their lights is flashing. And, I mean, we passed so many people on the side of the road coming back. I'm like, dang, I'm glad that ain't us. Okay. Whew, thank you. Okay, thank you. So, we get 45 minutes from my house, right? And I really wanted to go to sleep, but something was telling me to stay up the entire time. So I'm in my phone the entire time trying to keep myself occupied and stuff, right? And like I said, we're 45 minutes from my house. I'm not paying attention to any of the traffic around us. I'm just into my phone trying to stay up because ancestors and spirit squad told me stay up when we got back in the car. I said, all right, y'all told me stay up. I'm stay up. I don't want to. I want to go to sleep, but I'm stay up. Okay? In my phone. Now, mind you, my mother, she's someone who works very hard, okay? And she works a lot. We really think she has some type of sleeping condition and she needs to get it checked because she can fall asleep, like, anywhere, okay? You be sitting there talking to her, she'll sit down, and in the middle of a sentence, she could just literally, okay, fall asleep. It's because she worked too much, y'all. I'm in my phone, and I feel the car veer like this. And I'm like, the way that the car just veered, that didn't feel right, because I ain't never felt nobody get over that way. Like, the way it just kind of, like that type thing. And I'm like, that didn't feel right. It's like the front of the car went way too long over. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I look over to my mama. My mama is like this, y'all. And I'm thinking in my head, oh my fucking, okay? I'm like, yo, in my head. But I was very, very calm, okay? Because by the time I realized what was going on, I grabbed the wheel and I said, Ma, at the same time. And I said it so calm. And I'm usually the person, I'll be like, ah! Okay? And I was like, Ma. And I said it so calmly. And I grabbed the wheel. And when she woke up, I had the wheel. And the headlight was about that close to the wall. And we were speeding, okay? We was on the interstate for a minute. She had it on cruise control. So the car never slowed down, y'all. It was still going 60 plus. Okay? It never slowed down, and she's this close from hitting, okay, the wall. The headlight is literally right there, like sitting right there, that close to the wall. And I'm looking at it as I'm grabbing the wheel, and I'm like, Ma. And she sleeps, and she opens her eyes, and all she sees is the headlight about to hit the wall. And she's like, ah! And I was like, Ma, calm down. I got it. And I didn't even look around to see who was around us. I just naturally just jerked the wheel so we could get all the way off, because I grabbed the wheel at first and I was so happy I had the wheel and we did not hit, because I'm thinking I'm in chronic pain. If I get in another car accident and we flip across this wall, shorty is done, okay? Done. That would have been so ugly if we would have got in that car accident. And that jink's on cruise control. Oh my gosh, okay? So when I first grabbed the wheel, we were still riding alongside the wall, but I kept it from hitting the wall. And y'all know how, like, when you pull over on the side of the interstate, they have the little bumpy things to wake you up in case you do that? Yeah, she hadn't hit it yet. I woke her up right before it hit the little bumpy things. We was riding on the bumpy things when she woke up, okay? And we were still riding on it. I was like, I need to get away from the wall, because I'm like, we didn't hit the wall, and that's all I was really worried about. So then I just jerked it and we veered off into the other lane, and I didn't even think to look if someone else was over there. And just so happened, after I jerked over, I looked, I was like, oh shit. And I looked and there was no one there. All the traffic that was riding with us the entire time back, they were way behind us, yo. When I say the higher ups was looking out for the kid and her mama that day, my job, okay? And we just pulled over. I was like, Ma, let me drive. And she said, okay. Okay. She said, okay. You can't argue with it, okay? You can't argue with it. But the higher ups and this beautiful stuff that is in this bottle, my job. All right, baby. So this is the video of my energy cleanse aura mist, how I protect myself. If you would like to purchase it, it's down below in the description box. It's really affordable. I really highly suggest that you buy both of these together, because they work way powerful together than they do separate. I thank you, babies, for rocking with me and for having patience. I love you. Mwah.